Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we have the last weekly check-in of the month of February. So that's going to be from the 24th to the 29th. As you guys know, if you are subscribers, I usually do weekly check-ins on Mondays, but the last week of the month is always a little different because I like to close out the month for you before I do my cash stuffing for the next month. So today is currently Friday the 28th, but I just want to close this out for you, and then the cash envelope stuffing will be up tomorrow, which is Saturday the 29th. So subscribe if you are new, because that is what is to come. So if you are a subscriber and you watched my last video, which was on Monday, I did talk about making these no spend stickers. If you guys are interested, they will be up in my Etsy shop, which is ThePlanningDancer. It's always linked down below with the coupon code. I also have these expense labels in there, as well as vinyl cash envelopes, which I can show you. This is what they look like. You do get to pick your categories as well as your vinyl. So make sure you check out my Etsy shop if you're interested in any of that. And please use the coupon code because I want you guys to stay on your budget and still be able to have cute stuff. So let's get right into this video because I don't want it to get too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this.
I couldn't hear.
Jeez, ignore that, that was my watch. I'm gonna move this planner out of the way because this is what we do last. But first, we are gonna go ahead and mark all of our expenses in this monthly view. So the first expense we had for the week was gas, and that was on the 25th. So on Tuesday I did get gas, and that was $36.34. So there is that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and flip to food because I did not budget any fun money for myself for the entire month of February. As you can tell, over here is my key. So the yellow color would be fun, and I didn't budget anything and I didn't spend anything, which is very exciting. So the first food expense I had was on the 26th. That's a hard word to say. 26th. And that was $5 to buy some Girl Scout cookies. I did go to Michael's this day and there was a little Girl Scout there, and I felt bad to say no because she was just so adorable. So I did get a box of Girl Scout cookies that day. And then I did have two more food expenses on the 12th, the first being HelloFresh. That came out to be $40.95. And then the last food expense was McDonald's, and that was $10.12. So those were all my food expenses for the entire week. Now we're gonna move on to business expenses, which are actually the only other expenses I had this week. So the first one being on the 25th, I went to Michael's and I picked up quite a few things. So that came out to $17.26. Then I went to Michael's on Wednesday, as I mentioned, and that was $2.19. And then one last Michael's trip of this week was on Thursday, and that was $8.25. And then the last business expense I had was also on the 27th, and that was at the post office for $2.40. So there we go. And then actually that is all my expenses for the week. As I mentioned, today is Friday, so if I have expenses, I will write them, I will add them in here, but for the sake of filming this video, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave these blank, and I will fill them in on my own time. So now we're gonna move on to marking my paydays, and I use pink stickers for those. So I had payday on Monday, payday on Tuesday, then payday on Wednesday. I basically got paid every day except Thursday, so that's exciting. There's that. And then 2 paydays. That doesn't make sense. 2 paychecks, I guess, today, which is Friday. And I don't think I will be spending any money out of my cash envelopes today or tomorrow. I know for a fact I will be spending money out of my sinking funds, but since I don't weekly check in for that, I figured it wouldn't be a big deal, and that's why I decided to do this video today rather than tomorrow, if that makes sense. So we're gonna go ahead and put down only one of these no spend stickers, just because I don't know what I will be spending, and I don't want to mark a no spend day and it not be one. So even though I don't weekly check in for bills or sinking funds or budgeted items, I still don't mark those as no spend days because I am still spending money. It's just out of my sinking funds rather than my cash envelopes, if that makes sense. But look how cute this little sticker is, like way better than just writing it. So once again, if you're interested, those are in my Etsy shop, and I'm very excited about them because my spread is gonna look way cuter than having just written it in. So now we are going to move on to the weekly check-in on this planner here. So for fun, I'm gonna go ahead and mark that because it wasn't budgeted for this month, and as well as unbudgeted, we had nothing. So moving on to gas, we only had 1 gas expense, as you can see right here. So that was $36.34. Sorry if the lighting just changed, the sun went behind a cloud. And then for food, we did have 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and add those. So the first one was Girl Scouts, so that was 5, and then the other 2 are right here for you guys. So 10, 12, and 40, 95 comes out to be 56.07. And then we're gonna go ahead and subtract these amounts from these remaining, which I do know that I'm going to be in the negative. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a red pen, which I should have done before, but I didn't. Where is my red pen? Right here. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and subtract $13.15 from that, and we are at a negative $42.92, and that is for food. And then we're gonna go on to gas, starting with $19.25 and subtracting $36.34, and that, just kidding, is wrong. $36.34 minus $19.25. That leaves us with a negative $17.09. So those are our totals for the month. And then once the entire month is over, because tomorrow's the last day, I will go ahead and write in here my totals for everything, including sinking funds, budgeted, bills, income, everything I put down here. Let me see if I can find a month that I have done that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So as you can see, I wrote my total income here, and then I just kind of total everything up just so I can see kind of where I'm at. So there is that. And this was November, by the way. So there we go. That is it for this weekly check-in. I feel like it kind of flew by. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Consider subscribing if you're new, and I will see you all tomorrow for a cash stuffing, which is all of our favorites. Bye, guys.